Keefe. If you haven't been watching the Keefe and Mob James interviews, I don't know what the fuck you've been doing with your life, especially like if you're in the hip hop world, especially if you cared about Tupac, especially if you're just bored as hell and you want to hear some interesting stories about the death row days in the 90s. This is some of the most entertainment I have on the internet in a long time. Here's my take on Keefe. Well, come to find out, after Keefe did his confession, DJ Vlad finally got a hold of him. And apparently he paid Keefe for this interview so we can find out more exclusive details about when he was in the car when Tupac was assassinated. Unfortunately, just like a con artist, I feel Keefe is a fucking con artist. Just like a card artist, right on time they do some con artistry and sit here and waste their time and waste their fucking life because they just conned you. I thinking that you was gonna get something that you knew you wasn't gonna get. What did people want? Nigga, I wanted them answers you gave the motherfucking cops, you son of a bitch. That's what I wanted. I wanted them answers you gave the cops. If you're gonna give an interview, give me the same fucking answers you gave the cops, nigga. How could you sit here and give the cops a full detailed story, then you get on here and act scared and shit and talk about reading the book, knowing damn well black folks don't fucking read? You know damn well a nigga ain't going nowhere to pick up no goddamn book to hear this goddamn story. We want to hear the story on the fucking prolonged ass 5-minute clips that DJ Vlad put out. This nigga done put out like 30 videos involving Death Row, and we still have not even came to a conclusion on how this shit happened. That's why this shit's been lasting so long. I've been knowing that fucking Baby Lane killed Tupac. Like, that shit wasn't new to nobody. Motherfuckers knew that back in 1996 when it happened that he did the shit. The cops knew the shit. Everybody knew the shit. This is nothing new. And it's not really snitching to tell the real story because everybody in the fucking car is fucking dead. You can sit here and say it's snitching, but nigga, you already told the police a story. You might as well tell I feel like the public deserves a story because you told the police a story. The public deserves the fucking story. And here we go. DJ Vlad's ass. He was asking some crucial questions, but it seemed like he got a little scared though. You know what I mean? Like, niggas be hella scared of LA niggas, but see the thing is like with LA niggas is, you may ask yourself like, why did Pac get into it with Baby Lane? He's known as a killer. He's known as a real nigga in LA, putting bodies down even before that situation. Why would Tupac get involved with running up on Baby Lane? You ask yourself that question. I'm gonna answer that question. If you're around 7 lunatics from LA every fucking day, you're gonna become a lunatic. If you're around 10, 11 lunatics from LA, you're gonna be the 12th lunatic from LA. Because every nigga from LA is a fucking lunatic. Every nigga from LA feels like Baby Lane. It's all even ground. You know what I mean? That's what makes LA hella hard in a way, because everybody from, I don't give a fuck where you meet a nigga from LA. That nigga could be from fucking Ontario, nigga. That nigga gonna act hard as fuck. Yeah, I'm from Ontario. He ain't gonna tell you where you from though, but yeah, I'm from here, I bang some. And they'll bang on you. They'll tell the stories how every nigga from LA been shot at. Every nigga from LA been punched. Every nigga from LA has a fucking story. Every nigga from LA has a fucking story. That's just how it is in LA. Every nigga from LA think they the hardest nigga that walked the earth. So you think they give a fuck about Baby Lane, cuz? You think they give a fuck about what the fuck they did? Cuz them niggas had murders behind their belts too. That's why Suge felt some type of way. Like, when I watched Infominds and I seen, like, the niggas that Suge was around, he wasn't around just no people that just wanted to be aspiring bodyguards. No. Suge, you was around some real life gangbangers that had no fucking job ever in their life. All they know is gangbanging, shooting, robbing, fighting, con on the street, and all that shit. You put them niggas in your main circle. And then you used them niggas because you knew them niggas was so hard. But they, of course you paid them money, for doing nothing. Because who was really running up on you, Suge? Suge didn't get ran up on. Who ran up on Suge? Suge big as fuck. Nobody ran up on Suge. Suge was bullying niggas. Nobody was running up on Suge back in the days or nothing. He's a fucking manager. No one ever ran up on Suge. No one ever even really ran up on Tupac. Everybody loved Tupac. Tupac rapped this life that he wanted to live. He wanted to live as a gangbanger, niggas shooting at him, and like he fantasized about living that type of lifestyle. That's what eventually got him killed. Is and trying to turn his dream into a reality of gangbanging. He fantasized about living this type of lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like he loved them niggas. Like he loved all them bloods and bodyguards and shit and Suge. He loved them niggas because he never felt love in his life. I can understand the shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's different when you don't have a dad in your life and your mom's different. You feel a different type of love from your homeboys when they around and shit. You get what I'm saying? So, like, you gotta understand, like, that's why, nigga, he loved them niggas. Like, he looked at them niggas as he loved them niggas. That's why he did. But see, some things still ain't adding up though. I'm not gonna see here like Keefe story, man. That I feel like he didn't really. He just gave us a bunch of bullshit. But I got a little bit more clarification now. I was listening to BG Knockout. You said Baby Lane got shot up with AKs. Before that, he had to learn to walk again. Okay, so he did get towed up. You know what I mean? I didn't know he got towed up. He did get towed up before eventually, he died, but he did get towed up. A lot of people got towed up off of that. But it's still just not really adding up, like, on how these niggas caught these niggas at perfect timing in Las Vegas. And y'all was 50 cars deep, and one car managed to pull up and get off. Nobody gets off. Then you say a bunchery gets off on a car after it happens. What about when it was getting off at first? Why you didn't get it? Like, a lot of things just are not adding up. Like, it seems like a script. It seems like a movie script. Every time they tell these stories, it just seems like a movie script. Every time it gets to the final destination of the script, it feels like it's just not written yet. Like, it's just like really driving me crazy because I still want to say Tupac's alive because I still ain't seen no proof. But then, DJ Vlad, investigator Vlad, and all these niggas saying, Tupac died and shit. This shit's just frustrating. I don't really care about how the killer did anything. The dude's dead. Everybody in the car is dead except Keefe D. And he's just trying to make some money, man. Shit. Yeah, niggas just trying to make some money.